You're listening to The Cone Zone, the podcast that lifts the lid on what really happens behind the signs, cones and hivers. I'm Patrick Ross, a voice from the front lines of traffic control in Aotearoa. Today, we're going to take a look at how traffic management has evolved in New Zealand, from simple signs on the roadside to today's high-stakes safety systems, and why it matters to every road user. Let's rewind a few decades. Back in the day, traffic control in New Zealand was, pretty basic. If roadworks were happening, you might have seen a sign or two, maybe a few cones and a worker standing on the roadside with no real protection between them and passing traffic. There weren't national rules, no formal training and very little in the way of structure. The goal was to get the job done, but not always safely. That seemed to change in the 1990s when Transit New Zealand, now NZTA, introduced the Code of Practice for Temporary Traffic Management, or COMTM. This was a major leap forward. COMTM gave us standardised layouts for setting up safe work zones, qualifications like STMS and traffic controller, and national rules that everyone had to follow. It helped create safer work sites and fewer serious incidences for workers and drivers alike. For many years, this was the foundation of how roadworks were done in Aotearoa. But over time, cracks started to show. While detailed, could be rigid and not always suited to the real risks on the ground. Crews found themselves following diagrams that didn't quite match real-world conditions. Some setups became more about ticking boxes than actually thinking about what was safest for the crew or the public. Meanwhile, traffic volumes grew. Work got more complex and expectations around safety continued to rise. Something had to change. Today, NZTA is replacing COMTM with a new system, the NZ Guide to Temporary Traffic Management, or NZGTTM. And this isn't just a rewrite, it's a whole new mindset. Instead of relying on fixed plans, NZTTM makes a risk-based approach. That means assessing each site individually. Speed of the road, visibility, time of day, pedestrian activity, and designing a traffic setup that fits those conditions. Training is being reshaped to focus on real decision making, not just rules. It's about putting people and safety at the centre of every plan. And for road users, this means safer zones, clearer signs, and hopefully fewer delays, because the setups are more efficient and responsive to what's actually needed. So, why should this matter to the average driver? Because when you're travelling through a worksite, you're not just driving through cones, you're moving through someone's workplace. The people out there are doing vital work, whether it's fixing water mains, laying new seal, or building safety barriers that might save a life next month. Smarter traffic management keeps those workers safe, and it helps you get where you're going without confusion, crashes, or frustration. So, next time you see a stop-go sign or a 30k speed limit, just know there's been a lot of thought, planning and experience behind it. Traffic management isn't just cones and clipboards, it's a safety system built to protect everyone on the road. That's all for this episode of The Cone Zone. I'm Patrick Ross. Thanks for listening. If you found this helpful, share it with a mate or the crew and follow for more episodes. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe. If you see me out on the roads, throw me a mana wag.